Maplewood Video was a small relic in a town that seemed to be slowly fading from the map. The store smelled of aging carpet mixed with musty, recycled air, and the harsh neon lights buzzed with a steady hum that seemed louder on quiet evenings. The shelves were crammed with decades of movies. Plastic covers cracked, spines faded, some titles nearly forgotten. I'd find myself roaming in the aisles on lonely nights, hoping to find a movie that felt precious, like a secret from the past. It was one such night that I found it, a single VHS tape tucked away on the bottom shelf, hidden almost as if it hadn't been touched in years. No case, no box, just a tape with a label scribbled in messy black ink. Do not watch. The handwriting was unfamiliar, jagged and hurried like someone afraid that they would be caught. But the tape was oddly clean, too pristine for something so old. It beckoned me. When I got home, rain pattered against my window as I dusted off my ancient VCR and slid the tape inside. The screen flickered and came back to life. The scene was innocuous. A subway platform captured in grainy monochrome. The camera's unsteady angle suggested someone filming secretly or maybe just clumsily. Fluorescent bulbs hummed above, the light flickering erratically, casting long twitching shadows on the cracked concrete floor. The crowd waited silently for the train, faces tired, some distracted, one man fiddling with his cigarette. A small flame briefly illuminated his anxious expression. But the more I watched, the more wrong it felt. The woman closest to the platform's edge smiled, but the smile stretched unnaturally wide, too large for her thin lips, like a broken puppet screen. Her eyes were glassy, and she didn't blink once for the entire 5 minutes the camera lingered on her. Then, somewhere near the far end, a child's laughter cut through the silence. It rang, bright yet hollow, echoing off the cold tiles like a recording on loop, distant but too persistent. My eyes darted back to the frame's edge. No child appeared, just whispers of movement in the train tunnels. One by one, the figures waiting began to vanish. The man with the lighter, the couple huddled under a creamy umbrella, the woman with the wide smile. But the train never came. The camera's gaze held steady on the empty spaces they left behind, like a ghost stalking the platform. When the train finally did appear, it was long, impossibly long, stretching beyond the frame's edge, its windows black mirrors reflecting nothing, absorbing the weak platform light. There was no engine, no noise beyond the low hum that grew unnervingly loud. Something inside seemed alive, watching. The video ended suddenly, the screen cutting to static as a low, hurried whisper barely audible beneath the crackling noise said, "Come back." I sat frozen. Later that night, a silence unlike any I had known settled in my apartment. Then, faint knocking started behind my bedroom door, slow, uneven, measured not like a request but a warning. I held my breath and listened. No one was there when I opened the door. Morning light revealed missing items. First, a chipped coffee mug. Then, a worn photograph of me and my family. The faces now blurred, eyes scratched out. Even the bottom drawer on my dresser was empty, its handle cold, as if never used. The laughter crept into my dreams, bright and discordant, like a warped music box scraping at the edges of my sleep. When awake, I felt cold breath on my neck, but turning quickly revealed nothing. One evening, staring at my bathroom mirror, my reflection smiled wide without warning. I didn't move my lips. My eyes were too wide, vacant, cold. For a horrifying moment, the reflection wasn't mirroring me. It was mocking me. Then the image flickered. The tape vanished from my shelf as if swallowed by the wall. Yet new folders appeared on my computer, empty, except for a single file titled Watch Again. Unable to resist, I opened the file. A grainy video flickered. It was the subway platform, but now filmed from the inside of the train. Through the windows, shadows moved, tall, faceless figures pressing against the glass. The train windows steamed over with slow, wet handprints. At the last frame, the fluorescent lights whipped out, plunging the screen into darkness. The knock behind my door returned, faster, urgent. The whisper followed, "Come back." I haven't left my apartment since. Sometimes, when the city hums faintly beneath my windows, I swear I hear the long, hollow train rumbling down rails that don't exist, and the broken laughter echoes just out of reach. I am a part of the tape now, and it's never letting me go.